Today, we are going to talk about how women enjoy knacking and how men can easily make a woman enjoy terrestrialization. So many men don't know how to use bola, but let's teach you how to knack like a pro. Guess what? It is time for you to hear something amazing on Couples Helpline.
You are listening to Couples Helpline with Coach Harrison Tito. Call in, ask your questions, and get the answers you need.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. This is Couples Helpline. You are talking with Coach Harrison Tito. You don't need to mention your name so you can stay anonymous.
Okay.
What we are trying to do
Okay.
is to help marriages to become better. To experience bliss in marriage is very important. So we decided to run this show to coach people and make marriage super sweet. So people are free to ask
Yeah.
questions when they call in between 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock. Then when they ask questions, we can advise them and it's 100% free. But surprisingly, some people may not want to ask. Some people may have advice and they want to make contributions. And that is why we have decided to let you make contribution now. So kindly tell us
Okay.
ways that you think a man can knack better to satisfy a woman better.
A man can run the 9 shallow, 1 deep technique and reverse it. So this is how this goes. First, he goes in shallowly, and then he does 1 deep thrust, and then he reduces it. He goes 8 shallow and 2 deep thrusts, and then goes in again 7 shallow and 3 deep thrust. The total must be 10. And eventually, the shallow is going to be 1, and the deep will be 9, and then that reverses it again. So it becomes a 9 deep, 1 shallow, and it becomes 8 deep, 2 shallow, and 7 deep, 3 shallows, all the way till it reduces the deep again to 1, and the shallow becomes 9, and then you continue that technique. This is how it works, and
Man, thank you
it's
so much.
effective.
Thank you so much. Just stay with me. I want
You're
to go
welcome.
for a short break. Stay with me, please.
For those just
Okay.
joining, this is Couples Helpline, where you can call in, ask your questions, and get the answers you need. The numbers to call is 090-12-100-200. Remember to add +234 before 090-12-100-200. You are listening to Couples Helpline with Coach Harrison Tito.
All right, you're listening to Couples Helpline with Coach Harrison Tito. We still have our caller here. So now I want to ask you this. If a
Yeah.
woman goes dry very fast when you are knacking, how do you easily make her bring out water again and make the place juicy and wet for you to be able to continue? Let's know your secret.
Uh, my secret is stimulation, though. You need to make her be on the same frequency as you. So what you do is you give a combination of effects at that moment, like sucking of the nipples, you know, um, a little bit of massage while you're penetrating at the same time. So this helps as well.
All right, this is so helpful. So I want to ask this other question. When you notice that your man is not standing, your bola is not standing after round one, you want to go for round two. How do you
Mhm.
easily make it get up very fast?
Um, it all depends on your mental stimulation, your own mental stimulation, and your partner. So, I think what you do is you can take a break if you guys want to take a break, a few minutes, and resume
How
again.
long do you think the break should be? When you say few minutes, can we have a certain amount of duration?
Some people can have 5 minutes or less, depending on you and your partner. If your conversation, you can conversate about it while you're resting, just gist, and and then you continue again. So that's fine. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please, do you have any word of advice for a man on how to encourage the man to be patient when it comes to knacking? Because so many men are always in a hurry. They want to scratch their body the way the body is scratching them. They are just in a hurry to go
Eh,
back, back, back. Any word of advice for them, please?
Okay, my word of advice for men is don't be too quick to penetrate so deep, because ladies don't like it that way. Not all. Most of them don't like it so quick, deeply that way. So you need to have to stimulate them a little bit. And if you want to do it quick, you don't just rush in and just, do deep penetration. No, you have to combine it. That's the truth. without combining it, it's just like you're just pumping something and then you're leaving. You have to combine it shallow and deep. And then when you do this, you will testify. That's just all I can say.
I'm super grateful. Thank you so much for
You're welcome.
this. I'm super grateful. Enjoy the rest
You're
of your
welcome.
day.
You are listening to Couples Helpline with Coach Harrison Tito. Call in, ask your questions, and get the answers you need. You can ask any question about knacking and marriage questions.
What time is it?
This show runs every day from 12 noon to 1 p.m.
Yeah.
The WhatsApp number to call is 090-12-100-200. Remember to add +234 before 090-12-100-200. Whatever is said on this show will be published on all social media platforms, so you don't need to mention your real name to stay anonymous. It gives us joy to protect you. Just call in, ask your questions, and get your answers. You are listening to Couples Helpline with Coach Harrison Tito.
We are about to speak with someone amazing. Let's hear what this person has to say about how a woman can easily get satisfied, and we'll ask some other questions that will make us know so much about what a woman has to say about sexualization. So we're waiting for this person to take this call so we can have this good chat. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Please stay anonymous. Don't mention your name. Oh. All right. I'm happy you're here. Okay. Hello,
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yes, good afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon. Okay, I want to ask you this. What is the easiest way to get you very wet to be willing to knock instantly?
The easiest way to get me wet is by having oral by going oral with me. Number one, which is by um caressing my nipple and also giving head.
Oh, giving head. But it's not everybody's bekus they can pull head. What if there's a tapia inside that bekus?
There's not that there. Definitely
Is that how
anybody
you laugh
I'm
when you're coming? Do you feel like coming right now?
No, I'm fine.
How soon would you like to come?
Probably when I'm in a relationship, because I'm currently not in a relationship.
So who not the relationship, not the knack? Is that what you're saying?
No, the relationship will stay on you own now.
So when the thing hold you, when conji hold you, how do you now handle it?
Well, thank God for toys.
Oh, so you believe in use of toys? I don't see
Yes,
anything
I
wrong
believe
with
in
it.
use of.
I don't see
Yeah,
anything wrong with
definitely.
it. Okay, so you buy the big size or the small size?
Exactly the size of the kind of
Bola where you like?
that I like.
Okay, which kind bola you like? Describe them with anything where we feel easily associate with them.
It's not to way thick, way bumpy, way thick, way
You like momo?
bumpy.
You
Yes.
like to chop momo? Now the one when go
Not
fit full your
necessary.
mouth, or the one when not go fit enter your mouth finish, where go still make
No,
that
the
sound?
one way full.
Where
Now full
full?
one I make sense pass.
That one day. So do you consider your bekus to be deep or shallow?
G. Narrow.
Narrow. Hey, they say na the narrow way to paradise, oh, the wide way na to hell, oh. She say na narrow.
Fire.
E be like say una go need this babe number. Oh. If you need her control with her consent, I beg, make I give them your control. You say you not get man. You want man when get the thick momo. Hey, person go get person to knock now. Wait, what duration do you enjoy in knocking?
No, the most important thing is for you to know my G spot and make me come. So duration don't really matter to me.
Okay, I want to ask you something. You don't ever help yourself pour out a camel before come. You don't ever help yourself do them before. Some women go touch their pick or liquor, their clito, they help themselves to make them come. You don't ever do them when you dey knack before, so that it go be like say you dey assist the man to make the thing pour come out.
Not really. I never do that kind of thing before because now why I dey like get man wey be say sabi wetin I like well. So me go first come before you come. If I no come, you no fit come.
If you can't come before that time, how you can't handle the matter?
You no fit come before that time.
If it can't happen, how you take handle the matter?
No problem now. You
You
will
leave the
continue for where you
relationship.
stop.
If the thing not really stand immediately, what will come happen?
You don't need stand now. You will know what you will find other alternative.
Okay, now why you get toy for standby?
For standby.
How many you get?
Now just two.
Only you get two.
Mm-hmm.
So if toy not did this word again, you go get two bola for house. You go get two men for house.
No, I don't forget. One na gbola, the other one na the one where they dey use the sock. The one where they sock.
Now wow, you not senior queen. Oh. So when you don't use those two things for your body, you feel still the waka.
Why I no go waka? If I use am finish, I go sleep well. If I can't sleep, wake up. I waka well now.
Hey, now wow. And if you dey cross road, you go cross road where?
Yes, now the
Hey.
way everybody they cross. Normal people they
So
cross
how many
road.
drika of beans you go come fit chop after that one? After you don't pour come out where?
I go chop better food now.
Okay,
But
let me
me,
ask
I
you.
be this type of person wey dey like fruit, so na fruit I dey go with.
Okay. I hope you take lots of watermelon because it's very rich in nitric oxide, especially eating the seed also. It will help aid proper blood flow and aid proper secretion of juice in your pickles.
Oh, very good. Exactly. Watermelon is my best fruit.
That's good. That means your pickles na river be that or na ocean.
Like by the grace of God.
Now wow. So even if you know they see your period, you still go use pad because you go 2 day wet. Made it not go show for inside banking hall.
Oh, Chineke.
So make I ask you this thing now. If say you come marry man where sabi knack where and you dey enjoy him, you can't discover say this man when you knack where you dey knack and he dey sabi, you come marry him. Maybe as a result of sickness or whatever will happen, the man not confident knack well again. What will you do? And the man doesn't believe in the use of toys.
Na the only way wey him fit do be that now. Him got believe on the use of toys sef, because the thing be say even as a man, sometimes you no go dey in the mood. Sometimes wey be say you go dey stressed out with work and everything. So if you no dey in the mood like that, you know wetin you go use. You go use alternative instead of make you go outside go dey do wetin you no suppose do.
You don't hear of sex expenditure.
Yes.
You know about them.
No, not really like that.
Okay, I think you should check them out on Instagram. Sex Expenditure. They sell the best of toys. You know why I believe in them? Because these
Why?
people, they don't just bring toys because they want to make profit. No, that's not their reason. They bring in toys to solve marital issues for people where they say they're not dissatisfied so that they can still help themselves to get satisfied. But amazingly, everything where they bring now waiting fit make person not fall sick. Some of those rubber bola where people they sell, some of them not good for body, some of them are PVC, some of them are wood, some of them they very porous where be say if you use a knack now and you can't use them again later, no matter how you use water wash them, some of those things go enter inside the body. So before you know it in they happen, person feel they introduce infection to body through using of rubber bola. But waiting these people they sell now the one when be say be medical grade where be say it not they cause problem, it not fit cause cancer, it not fit cause any side effect, it not fit make you spread infection, they give yourself infection. By the way, you they borrow yourself rubber bola with another person. You don't use
God
another person
forbid.
rubber bola before.
I know dey borrow person my man trick. I go come dey borrow person bola wey I dey use dey manage.
Because some people they do them, and I think that's very bad.
Very bad
You
though.
can't be so kind with that and say you are kind with rubber bola. At the end of the day, you come and
No,
spread infection.
no, God forbid.
So if you come
Because
marry
I believe
man,
say woman body dey open, so many things go
fit
dey.
enter. If you come marry man where not sabi knack, after una don't marry and he not accept rubber bola, you love him. He say no knacking until marriage. How you go handle that
He
matter?
say I no fit accept that kind thing wey you tell me say no knacking until marriage. We got knack first
Not be
before you
Christian
even.
you be.
I be Christian, but that aspect, I no dey remember that part too.
You want go air
For that
fire. You
aspect,
say your bekus na
for that
narrow way. You
aspect,
want
no
go the
remove.
broad way to go air fire. You don't know say waiting you talk now, waiting plenty people go talk. Don't you think that is the broad way that leads to hell?
Ah, I don't know. Make we first cross the bridge first.
Okay, well, I feel it's always important to know what the package is before you jump into it.
Exactly.
It's always
Before you jump
important to
in.
look before you leap. But I'm not saying go and knock before you marry. I'm not supporting that. I'm only saying by having conversation with people, if you are open, you are able to tell whether people are lying about something and you can know how much people know to know what they can do. I know some people will brag though, but more leave everything for God hand. Okay? Now, is there anything you want to know about a man that has to do with knacking? Any question where it don't dey your mind, you just the wish say you feel ask man, say, I beg, how man they see this thing or waiting man fit do for this kind of situation? Or you don't notice error where be say or problem, where be say person where you date before get as problem when you need to ask question on.
I'm not sure. I don't really get question on that because
Una queen.
even when I be the date one, I be the date my ex then when you be know the knack well. Me, I tell am say, Ogbeni, see, you dey quick come. You got look for solution for that aspect. You know to think yourself look for solution. Me too, I find solution. So after that period, you can become professional.
So which kind of
Yeah.
solution when you look for? I bet not mention name of brand, but which kind of solution in case person need to hear, in
Now,
case na
now,
actual
bad.
thing.
No be brand. Now all those people where they for bad, they no use brand or anything.
Okay, that's a confirmation that herbal solutions work. But people, when you want to
Yes,
get herbal solution, you have to focus on getting from a trusted brand. Not be everybody,
exactly.
not be everybody where you say they get herbal solution, get solution. No,
Mm,
but can apply
mm.
wisdom. So now, I want to ask you a question. You don't ever let woman touch your body before?
No, me I like prequel.
You like prick? Well, that's good. It's good that you
Mm.
like prick. So how often do you think a woman is supposed to knack to enjoy herself?
Anytime wey she feel like.
Like when you say anytime, if na working class person where not get time for plenty things, she even they struggle, they get time to go change her hair. She never even get plenty time to the rush go church. Like those bankers where they rush go bank for weekends to go make sure say money they inside ATM. How often do you think that person
I'm
should
not
knack
sure.
to take
I'm
that
not sure. Say
medication?
people. I'm not sure. Say people too dey busy when you reach for pekus
Ebola.
and this thing, Ebola matter. Now something we say we no fit resist. It's natural. God don't put am for our body already. So
Okay.
no matter how busy wey you go dey, when the time come make you do am, you go do am. You go find way you go do am.
So if man not know how to knack woman well, if you not know how to chook am well, which advice you get for him? Not say go learn. Use your own wisdom, take talk, so that make person where they listen, learn the procedure where you want make the person follow.
Me, say they talk say this thing wey they dey watch, wey they make people, wey
Blue
people dey
film,
watch. I no wan
blue
call the
film,
name.
blue film.
Yes, now the
Okay.
essence of that blue film na for make people watch, learn wetin, learn. But nowadays, say people dey watch am, they come get aroused and they use am dey do wetin they no
They
suppose
go
do.
to do soapy.
But the essence of that blue film go na to use learn wetin you fit do, how you fit handle your woman, how you fit handle your man. Na im be the essence of that one. So if you no too sabi, I go advise you say make you go watch, make you learn how you go take give angle, the kind angle wey go good, and positioning. You go learn am, because even though you say make you read about am, if you read, you still need practical.
Akawe
You still
need
need make you
practical.
you still need practical, you still need make you watch am, make you see as e be. So you go feel now you take do am. So na so
Okay.
e be.
You know one funny thing about waiting you talk now? Me, I know they encourage people may they watch blue film. If it be say waiting you talk now go work for some people because people they different. Me, I not
Yeah.
support them because say I discover say so many men where they watch blue film, they end up having problem in marriage. Why? Most of them, like you talk, say they go to come they do soapy because they will come get Agbola where stand at attention. When they come start to dey do soapy, the next thing wey go happen na say they will come they addicted to doing soapy. When they addicted, they go come mess up their blood vessels where they Agbola, where suppose they help blood the flow go there. The Agbola will come they weak, and most of them end up not becoming productive because you say if you knack if you use rubber bola and you pour out a akamu say you go sleep most of these guys, some of them they do soapy 3 times a day. Person where do soapy 3 times a day as if they na 3 square meal na the person chop. If that person sleep follow every round of soapy, that person not fit dey productive. If e not dey productive, it can result to even that person becoming a burden to others, and because it go lead to poverty. So I am suggesting that instead of people watching blue film, They should ask questions and listen to programs like this to learn so that it will be more of education rather than them messing up their orientation. Because I discovered that so many men where they watch blue film, waiting that they do, where be mistake now say, they all come they see women as knacking objects. They not they value women anymore. When they see woman, the only thing will come their mind now to just knock them. Some of them not going to value woman again because they feel say waiting woman feel do for them, they feel do them by themselves. And that is why I will suggest that make them not really watch that thing because waiting that thing they show most of them now lie. When man go just the drum like say in be horse, not be everything for that thing because they put unnecessary pressure on so many men where go make them say they must last up to 5 hours. I they talk to you now. You where say you like prick where you still talk say you no need to stay for long. Right? Is that not what you said? You
No.
don't need to last for long. At
Yes.
least make him
No.
come. Whereas some of these men go watch blue film, the next thing they'll come one last like us. They want turn to horse. They don't want to be human being again. They go one last 14 days. As he said, they go pay pension to them on top bekus. So for me, I think they should ask questions and they should stop being shy. They should learn by asking questions, and at the end of the day, it is better.
Exactly.
Now, I want to ask you this one. The last time when you knock, wetin make am memorable to you? Wetin make am dey memorable to you?
The last time I knack, wetin make am dey memorable to me na based on you get some kind styles wey you do wey be say me sef I dey know say where you learn this one from?
So it's
Na
about
wetin
the
me I no.
intrigue of style.
Yes, so the intrigue
Introducing
of
something
style.
new.
Exactly. No be say every day they do one particular style where be say everybody know the normal styles everybody know.
Okay, just a
So
minute.
sometimes
Give me a minute.
okay.
I want to go on a short break. We'll continue. Stay with me on the line.
You are listening to Couples
Okay.
Helpline with Coach Harrison Tito. Call in, ask your questions, and get the answers you need. You can ask any question about knacking and marriage questions.
What time is it?
This show runs every day from 12 noon to 1 p.m.
Yeah.
The WhatsApp number to call is 090-12-100-200.
All right, thank you. Welcome back. I want to ask you this.
Okay.
The Igbola where you they use, where be rubber, man-made Igbola where you they use, and the Igbola when man get, which one you enjoy pass? Talk true. I know say the two of them get different flavors, but which one you enjoy pass? Because fried rice different from jollof rice. Ghanaian jollof rice different from Nigerian jollof rice. Which one you prefer?
Now the man own now.
You
Now
like
the
the
man
man
own
own.
now.
Okay, now
Now.
the man own where you like. Is there any point where you feel say it disappoint you? Where it be say rubber Igbola for not disappoint you at that level?
Now when you know allow me, now when you know allow me come at the right time, now dear I thought say you don't disappoint me. I thought say you don't disappoint me.
That means if the man quick pour out a kamu before you pour out a kamu, that be the issue for you.
I ain't be the issue.
Okay. Surprisingly, so many people don't observe say man not dey patient. Man go just want put Igbola to chook.
Exactly. Wetin dey happen
Surprisingly,
go be
when the
that.
thing start to dey sweet the woman, the man go dey think of changing style. Like you say, your guy they change style and that thing they sweet you, and you like that one they memorable for you. The guy feel say as you dey enjoy and make him change style, whereas you for which say may him continue that one because you want pour out akamu also. So surprisingly, if na rubber Igbola, you for feel continue by yourself so that you go feel
Exactly.
getting the sensation to bring out akamu. Do you have any experience to share on that?
That's just it now. You don't talk and finish now. You don't talk and finish. Say most times men they know they get that kind patience at all. And me self, I don't even when I dey start relationship with person, now that one I the first observe. I go let you know say now me I must come and you must take your time. I know if you just dey with person where I no go dey comfortable because once I dey tell people say if you no even dey comfortable with the person where you dey knack with, you no go even talk say may you get that chill for yourself to come. So if I dey comfortable with you and I see say you fit make me come, we no get problem. Now make you get patient, make I come first before you come. If you don't come before me, wahala don dey.
So if you can't see man when get money, where love you, ready to marry you, but you know if you dey patient, make you first come, you go still marry the man,
I no fit marry am.
and you go prefer to marry broke boy where sabi make you come.
Exactly, because you no
Wahala
fit
dey.
broke forever. No, if you broke
You know if it
forever.
broke forever. Oh, that one makes
No.
sense. So you didn't like Prico.
I like am. Oh. I like
Hey.
am very well.
So which gift you prefer the most for birthday? Cash gifts, material gift, or Gbola knacking?
Na both.
No, pick one. Pick only one. You too dey greedy.
I don't fit pick one oh,
I hope say you not dey
because the
greedy
bola
about prick matter.
the bola the bola we dey collect am well well. So even that day gone, if we still finish, if both of us will come, I go still need my gifts.
Okay, that
Because
one
if you
day.
come, your eye go clear.
That one will come be an appreciation gift for knocking well.
That one sef
Okay.
dey.
You don't dey talk well since. Ma look for your trouble. You don't ever knock your friend guy before.
No, na one thing wey I no go ever do be that. Oh, but they don knack my guy before. My friend don knack my guy before.
So why you just say your guy where you go they knock well or where they knock you well go knock another girl?
Number one, na distance dey cause that kind thing.
So are you discouraging people from having distant relationship?
If you know say you no fit you no fit hold your body well well, and you know say you no fit hold your body for long, you be the kind person wey say you get high libido, you no fit hold your body for long, as e dey do you na you wan do, just know say distance relationship no go dey okay for you and no go favour you. You understand?
I
But
dey
if you
hear
the
you.
person wey you know say you fit hold yourself, if anytime or maybe na 2 months or 3 months or 4 months, you fit hold yourself like that, then fine, you fit do distance.
So wait, so this
Ehen.
holding yourself where you dey talk now. Since you say you not get boyfriend, now why you not dey chop man prick? Since you dey use rubber gbola, does that mean that holding yourself means you are saying that people should be using rubber gbola while real prick never enter pickles? Would that be considered as holding oneself?
Exactly. That kind thing. You wey you know say you still dey do distance relationship, you no fit hold yourself. You better make you still use sex, make you use the toy. Make you
So
dey use the toy.
man wey no fit hold himself, wetin the man go come do?
Na you know, no be everything we go talk now.
No, I dey hear you. I
So to
want hear
him
wetin
now,
the advice where you get. I want hear wetin you talk.
man wey you know say he no fit hold himself. Anytime wey you know say even be the kind person wey be say no matter where a woman dey, him fit travel go meet am, fine. And even the time wey be say you no fit hold
You don't
himself.
travel go chop prick before.
Yes, now that time wey I dey distance relationship, I dey travel well well now.
So your travel go chop prick. What if you can't die for road? Wetin you take God say
I
make
no
you
fit
die?
die yo. Before we even go sef, we still dey pray, so that one sef dey.
You dey do phone knacking. You dey do phone knacking. When I will call each other for distance relationship, they knack. You dey do am.
I dey do am now because I get toy now.
So waiting the
So
man
I
go
dey
they do.
do
The
am.
man go they use in hand.
Him go dey use him hand now.
But you know say that soapy not good for that man. If he damaging bola, are you aware?
But when we no get choice in class, he no fit go meet another person now.
So do you think it is better for him to take that risk instead of him finding a way to make sure he stays healthy and does not mess up his bola?
Well, it's not actually good though, e no good though, but at that point, na the only alternative wey we get be that. I no
So
fit go tell my man say make he come go meet another woman.
if he is thirsty and the only thing where they available na poison, you go want make him drink am because he dey thirsty.
He no fit drink poison. He no fit drink
Because
poison.
soapy masturbate if he affect in bola because that man when you say sabi knack now you go shock say because say they do that soapy for distance relationship because he not fit go sleep with another woman. I'm not saying you should sleep with another woman. I'm saying abstinence is even better, but I'm suggesting that it is better he does not even do soapy because as he gets older, even when I say older, even 35 years, 40 years, you go shock. Ebola no fit dey pick up again. Because if he don't damage the blood vessels where they did Ebola, so I not support soapy. I not like him. It's not good. It's not worth it.
Exactly. Me, I no like am o, but person wey talk say na wetin he want, wetin I go do? And person wey talk say
I
na
think you should
na the
have
only
a
way wey he
say
fit go.
about what he does with his Ebola because if you are marrying that person, that is the future that you are having. So that's your future Ebola. What do you think?
That one sef dey.
Because
I go na wetin I go talk now.
you are,
For the next relationship wey I go enter, I fit decide that one.
okay, before this relationship thing when you talk now, I go ask you a question about them. But before that one, that person where go knock your friend, which person you think say your guy, which person you think say your guy prefer?
Na me still prefer because that one just happen just once, and na due to the fact say I no dey around, and she na dey claim say she my friend, she go see am, she dey the how dey say talk all those kind things, say I dey your hood, I dey around your side, I just call your babe now say I dey around, all those kind things. and per se my friend man make I go greet am, na so that rubbish dey enter. So na so e take sup.
So you still be that girlfriend or prick scatter on a friendship?
No, I no fit be that kind person because na wetin me I no fit do for am be that. Even when I get opportunity to do am, I no still do am. So that one no fit, e no make sense to
Do you
me.
think she enjoyed
Wetin
your
I no
guy?
fit eh?
Do you think she enjoyed your guy?
I don't know for her oo. I don't know for am, e no
But were
concern
you
me.
scared of losing him to the girl? Since you say your guy sabi.
I'm not scared. The funny part is that even when I find out, now both of them I block come off my phone. I end the relationship, I end the friendship. I'm not being biased about anything. Because if you don't say you like me, you love me like that, even though you won't even do anything, you won't do something, if you still go down with another person, don't be my friend. If another person I still hear now, I fit still take that one. But say na my friend, na disrespect for my own side.
That one makes sense.
So
Okay.
that's it.
Before we talk about the relationship on what I say we'll go talk about, I want to ask you one question because I want me to know your profile well so that anybody where they consider go know what they consider. My question I say, your pickles, do you consider it to be succulent or you just think it's just there?
It's succulent though because I'm big and meaty, so
Okay.
meat dey there
Now,
and succulent.
what kind of guy do you want? If a guy is hearing you now and the guy wants to hook up with you, what kind of guy do you want? When I say hook up, not be to knock you, leave you, wants to connect with you for a serious
Me, I bin wan
relationship.
tell you now. I bin wan tell you say I no dey do that one.
No, no,
No
no, not hook up.
say
Yeah. Like he wants to connect with you. That's what I mean by he wants to hook up with you, not to do hook up with you. So now, if a guy wants to have a good relationship with you, how old are you and what kind of man are you looking at?
okay, first of all, I am 29 years, and again, kind of man I actually wanted is one that
Yeah,
we
you
can
wanted or
build.
you want?
I want, sorry. Person kind person wey I want na person wey say I know say we fit build together, we fit get something wey dey serious together. No be person wey go just come because of knacking, say e wan come knack comot. Na person wey dey serious, na him I want. Na person wey dey understanding, matured, na I want. No be person wey go just come dey misbehave. Any small thing you don find alternative, you no go calm down at least even make I even know wetin dey sup. Because sometimes me I dey like make person dey communicate with me. Assuming say my that time that my ex communicate with me, I for still give am alternative. I for say okay oh, you fit go enjoy for another side but no be my friend. So na im be the thing. Person wey dey matured, wey know say if him do something, he no fit do something wey I no fit do for am. When you know say me this particular thing my girlfriend no fit do am for me oh, so I no suppose do this kind thing to am. So that's like that kind person I want.
Okay, I want to ask you this thing. Why you not talk about money?
Me I no dey make money as number one priority for relationship. I no dey, for the fact say everybody like money, you no get anybody wey no like money. You no get anybody wey no like money, but me I no dey make money as number one priority. You fit still do the only thing wey I know say you fit do as your power reach, because wetin woman like e no dey finish.
That one not
Wetin
true.
woman like for this life e
That
no
one
dey
not true.
finish. So na im be the thing, as your power reach na you fit do.
Okay, I know person where they listen to you now go imagine how you they look, how you day. So describe the size of your bobby and the size of your yansh. You know men they like those kind of things. How big is your
My
bobby?
house
Compare the size of your bobby with a gege bread or watermelon. What's the size? And describe your yansh. Now yansh where go straight or where they up, where it flat come down, or which kind yansh you get, which kind bobby you get.
na pointed yansh me I get, pointed
Pointed
yansh
yansh.
wey go up, wey be like pillowcase.
You know, say that
Ehen.
one go good
Come
for doggy where that woo woo
na that
style.
kind one, na that kind standard me I get. That one wey dey bounce well
Oh,
if you dey
correct.
back.
Correct.
And again I get hips. I get hips but that bobby own, the bobby no big, e just dey normal, e just dey there.
The Bobby
E
loss.
no big, e no small. Na just normal pointed one wey just dey, na im
Okay,
dey.
he never fall.
No, e no dey fall.
Correct. That one day too, because some men go say he fall or he not fall. As that one day okay. So if person need your contact now, if they ask for comment session, make I give them.
You go still help me do screening oh, no be anyhow person go give my number, because on the nurse me I no just dey give person my number like that.
That one makes sense.
Ehen. So me I go advise say you fit give the person my social media handle.
Okay.
We go talk. If na person wey we go talk well. Then from there, if you come know I want to take am to another level to come dey exchange
So which
contacts.
kind of work you they do? Because they go want know what you they do. So may you not become liability to the person.
But I be surprise planner and also a balloon decorator.
Okay. Just those two things. I know saying I work, I just they
Yes.
ask.
I just those
Because you
two
know, say
things
this
I do.
country now, everybody need to multitask. Even two jobs now go can't be like one. Because the
Ah,
surprise stuff you spoke about and the balloon decoration, all of them they
mm.
connected in one area. So what were you
In
doing
one
before you
area
decided to do
exactly.
that?
What you done?
What were you doing before you decided to do the event planning and at the same time balloon decoration? What else can you do?
I
What
was
handwork do you
I
have
was
outside that?
wetin I do aside that one before. I was acting. I dey act. So that one sef dey, but as time goes on, I see make make person know people head for one place. Now it make me still do that one too for one corner. And again, I dey cook.
Okay. When you say
I dey
cook
cook.
for house or you they cook for event, as in like caterer, now
I
you
dey
be.
cook for event. Yes, I be caterer. I dey cook for big events, small event, get together, all those kind of things. Both small one, homemade food.
So that means you
So
can
now
foot your
everything I
bills
do.
and take care of yourself.
By God grace.
Okay. I really appreciate this conversation we've had. I want to say a big thank you to you, but I want you to have a word of advice that I feel is important. Remain who you
Okay.
are, stay open, and at the same time, don't be ashamed of who you are. There's no regret in being who you are, so long as you are comfortable with who you are. All right? Thank you so
Yes, sir.
much. Stay blessed.
Uh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you so
You are
much.
listening to Couples Helpline with Coach Harrison Tito. Call in, ask your questions, and get the answers you need. You can ask any question about knacking and marriage questions.
What time is it?
This show runs every day from 12 noon to 1 p.m.
Yeah.
The WhatsApp number to call is 090 200. Remember to add +234 before 090 100 200. Whatever is said on this show will be published on all social media platforms, so you don't need to mention your real name to stay anonymous. It gives us joy to protect you. Just call in, ask your questions, and get your answers. You are listening to Couples Helpline with Coach Harrison Tito.
Hey, what's up with you? How you doing? Thank you for joining us again. But amazingly, I want you guys to know that what we are doing right now is to help a man understand what a woman wants and how a woman wants to be treated. Now you are going to learn how to knock a woman well. Let's get a call across to an amazing woman and ask her what she has to say about how to please a woman. Hey, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Hello,
Hello.
what's up with you? How you doing? Thank you so much for honoring this call, and we are glad to ask you some basic questions. How you doing? Please don't mention your name so you can
Um.
stay anonymous. Hello.
Okay.
All right.
Hello.
Yeah, I want to ask you, what is the best advice you can give a man on how to satisfy a woman? In terms of touching the right places, doing the right thing, in terms of patience, please.
You have to take your time. Make sure you're taking everything easy. Anything that sticks out, you must put your mouth on. Very
Let
important.
me get that again. You are saying anything that sticks out, the man must put the mouth.
Yes.
Okay? I'm listening.
And be patient. Take your time. It's not a race. It's a marathon. You have to take your time. You have to play with cards. You just have to make sure that everything is nice and slow.
Nice and slow. I've picked two things from what you said.
Yes.
It is not a marathon, nice and slow. But most importantly, you said anything that is protruding, a man should put mouth there and should take his time on it, right?
You're correct.
Please, what other tip can you
That's
give, please?
correct. Ask questions. You have to ask questions. Do you like this? Can I do this? So that way I'm giving you directions, but you're still in control.
That is awesome. That is leading the way. And that can easily guarantee satisfaction. I have this question to ask. Do you think a man can easily please a woman better than a woman pleasing a woman?
It depends if the man is willing to listen, if the man is willing to learn, because a man cannot know all the body parts and all the the nicks and crannies and every nice part of it. A man cannot know it all. So if the man is willing to learn and the man is willing to take their time to explore, ask questions, and be patient, yes, they can. It's an individual thing. But if the man is just being a man and think they know it, or no, 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 no.
So I have this question for you. If a woman that has been with a man for so long decides to try another woman and she experiences something great, do you think the woman will easily go back to her man or she will want to stick with a woman? Which one do you think will hold her down the most?
That's the thing. If she goes back to her man, then she'll bring what she's learned from the woman to the man. If the man is not willing to learn, I beg she should go back to the woman.
Okay, I want to ask you this. Do you think it is easier to make a woman fall in love with another woman or a woman fall in love with a man?
It's easier to make a woman fall in love with a woman because there's this understanding, there's this conversation. But then again, a man is still important. It just depends on the communication, because these days men don't want to communicate, they don't want to be vulnerable, they don't want to be open, and women are willing to do that with each other. But then again, it's also individual thing. So I don't think it's a gender thing.
I just picked two things from what you said again. A man should learn to communicate better, and a man should not be scared of being vulnerable. Men, if you are listening, understand that this is a masterclass for you to learn how to become better in the other room. Learn to communicate better, ask questions, be patient, and at the same time, it is very important for you not to be scared of making mistake. Don't be ashamed of being vulnerable. Stay open so you can learn. Until you are able to receive new wisdom, new knowledge, you cannot outgrow your old wisdom. Please, is there any last word you want to share with men on how to treat a woman better, or a woman that wishes to use toy? What's your best advice?
Please be willing to explore. Do your research. There are things changing every day. There are new gadgets, new toys, new fun stuff, new positions. Explore, have fun, learn, update yourself. Nobody knocking from how many years ago would they carry on this time. Things don't they change.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate this call. I'm super grateful. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right, guys, that was an awesome call, and I hope you guys have learned something from it. She said some basic things I would like to repeat for you people to understand so you don't forget. So while I'm talking, if you need to take notes, you need to take notes. So many women are finding ways with which they can even reach orgasm multiple times, and some men cannot even make a woman pour out water even once. So it is time for men to start unlearning and relearning so they can start satisfying their partners better. This person said to us that we should be patient. Very, very important. That is one. This person also mentioned that it is important for us to ask questions. Remember to ask questions. A lot of men are scared of being mocked or making mistakes. She said, don't be scared of being vulnerable. Make the best out of it, to act like a novice so you can learn, so you can improve and get better. She said, if you see anything that is protruding, put your mouth. Do you know how amazing that is? You don't even know who I got a call across to. This person is one person that can actually advise you on how to perform better, on how to satisfy a woman. I don't want to go into too many details about who this person is, but this person is the best person I could trust to advise a man on how to please a woman better. She said, anything that is protruding, put your mouth. So, you see, nippy nippy is very easy for a man to want to pull mouth when nippy nippy is there, okay, which is good. But when you are putting mouth, you have to apply wisdom. There are techniques that you need to use to make that nippy nippy enjoyable and pleasurable when you are putting mouth. I will talk about that while we are still on this live session. But amazingly, I also want you people to understand that if you notice, say, madam gets clito, liko, clito. If you notice that the thing is protruding, oga, pull mouth there. Pull mouth there. You can say, oh, you are a traditional man. Because you are a traditional man, you will not be able to pull mouth there. Oga, if you say you are a Benin man, that you are a traditional man, you are still not the Oba of Benin. Do you know what that means? It simply means even when you are claiming tradition, there are ways that you can experience a different level of fun when you are knacking your partner and you are guaranteeing satisfaction to make your partner stay true to you and be committed. In saving that marriage, it is important for you to unlearn and relearn. Why? Because it will guarantee satisfaction. Put mouth there, lick am, suck am. All those things go help you perform better. It's not just about Bola going straight into Bekus. It's not just about Bola going to pound inside Totoyo. It's not just about Bola going to scatter Moyoyo. It's about putting mouth in everywhere you are seeing that is protruding out of the body. That thing will need your touch. It will need your sensation. So we're going to go on a short break and we'll be right back.
We're going on a short break. We'll be right back.
I want you guys to understand that this you're seeing here, peak pleasure. Peak pleasure is what you need to make a woman release lots of juice. This is going to help a woman to wet a lot and boost her appetite in terms of wanting to eat prick. If prick the hungry woman, now this kind of thing if you boost and make prick the hungry and well. So if they complain, say your woman no want knack, your woman not like to knack, oga, you need to boost madam hunger for prick with peak pleasure, because that is going to go a long way to make madam desire you, and it go make that bakos bring lots of water. So if you want this, guess what? Just drop message on the comment section, and at the end of the day, I can guarantee you that you will get my info, and I will be able to reach out to you, and or you reach out to me, so you can have access to the people who can supply you this. Guess what? You need it. You need it. Now, I want to say thank you to you guys, but above all...
Hey, welcome back. Let's get it on.
Yeah. Guys...
You are listening to Couples
You're
Helpline
welcome.
with Coach Harrison Tito. You are listening to Couples Helpline with Coach Harrison Tito. Call in, ask your questions, and get the answers you need. You can ask any question about knacking and marriage questions.
Hello, everyone. I want you to know that a lot of people are beginning to make issues out of sexuality because they feel being a Christian or practicing another religion can actually affect your stand and your takes on satisfaction for a partner. But I still understand that God that created us created room for us to be able to multiply. And you can't multiply by using multiplication table. Neither can you multiply by just touching the person's forehead. That means you probably need to do something. And that thing that we need to do, we have discovered. But surprisingly, people are beginning to make mistakes about their mindset on what sexuality should be between husband and wife. So now we want to call somebody that we know that this person has knowledge of Christianity and good knowledge of sexuality. So I want to see how we can create a balance of how we can manage it for the good of married couples.
This is Couples Helpline with Coach Harrison Tito. Stay tuned and make sure you stay tuned. For those just joining, this is Couples Helpline.
Okay, thank you so much. First and foremost, we must establish that knacking is spirituality. It is spiritual. It is a union. It is a union between a husband and a wife. So, for a believer or a Christian who is abstaining from knacking, that person is doing a wrong thing and is not obeying the spiritual commandment. Because even Paul told the believers in his days that, listen, husband, don't withhold from your wife. Wife, don't withhold from your husband. That number one, knacking is spiritual. And I'm speaking from the Christian perspective first, and then we'll not generalize it in other contexts. That first, God himself commanded man and woman to knack, because he said go and we saw the man, that the man was alone, the man was lonely, the man was just on his own there. Everybody when cold day, everybody they go one corner, go they knack, go they enjoy themselves, and the man was alone. So God saw a need, and there was a reason why he did that. He did that intentionally so that they can have intimacy, they can have fellowship at night. Amen.
Fellowship at night. Fellowship
I'm
at
telling
night.
you.
Let's go. Right on, sir. Raise on.
When God created, and I say one of the reasons for this is for reproduction. But aside reproduction, it is also for intimacy, also for bonding, also for relationship, also for because knacking can be a means of conflict resolution in family.
Ritualization can be a means of conflict resolution. That those people when they fight
Yes.
for Palestine and Israel, they need to the knack to bring about peace. Is that what you're saying?
Not quite, but in those days, if two nations are fighting, the king of here will bring his son, and the king of the other side will bring a daughter, and they'll marry, and it brings about peace. So you see that even knacking too is a means of conflict
The
resolution between
unity of
nations.
Bola and Pekus can bring about national or global
It is
peace.
powerful. It is powerful. In fact, to even go further, the Great Trojan War was because of Pekus. Pekus na in Kosan. Because of Pekus, and there was a war that Achilles had to die. So we see that all these things
Not be
goes
today,
back to
Pekus
one
don't they
thing.
cause wahala.
Pekus don dey cause wahala tey no be today, but it was not designed to cause wahala. It was designed to bring about unity, to bring about peace,
That
to
is
bring
why
about love
that is
and
why
kindness.
the word of God said wisdom is profitable to direct. We have to use wisdom
Yes,
to knock Pekus.
but some people, some Christians who are forming holiness, some Christians who are overstretching the truth, the Bible warned against them. It says, don't be overly righteous. Those ones, they are overly righteous. So those ones now, they will now say they want to fast. They will not do good. They will not take permission. As a married man, you cannot fast without the permission of your wife. As a married woman, you cannot fast without the permission of your husband. If your husband say, this thing I want knack, and you say, I want to fast this week so I will not have power, your husband say, cancel that fast. My dear, cancel the fast, because that thing is spiritual. That
Hallelujah.
thing is spiritual. It is very, very spiritual. It can bring up, it can easily, if you don't give your husband and your husband go out, you have pushed your husband into adultery, and which is a very, very wrong thing. Okay, that is by the way. Also, if as a man now you say, I'm the head of the home, your wife say, no, I want you to knock me, I want some more knocking, you
I
understand,
want you to
and
polarize me.
I want you to polarize me, thank you for that term, and you now say, no, I want to pray, I want to fast, I want to seek the face of God. My dear, keep your fast, keep your tongue, keep your everything, and go and knock.
Oh,
Go
that
and knock.
means
That is your
instead of
first.
speaking in tongue
That
at
is
that
your
point,
first point of.
he should go and use the tongue on the apiko or liko. Hey, hey.
I'm telling you.
Okay, man of
I'm
God,
I'm
right on.
I'm telling you. Now that is for the broader context. Now for the context which you have just brought in terms of the act of. Some people like to say, I can't do this, I can't do that. That one is personal, but don't spiritualize it. So because you don't like to lick pekus does not mean God don't want you to lick pekus. It's just like some people don't like onions.
Man of God, some people will say they cannot use the mouth they use in praying to God to suck Pekus.
That is where problem has started, because they are spiritualizing it. If by yourself, if you don't like it, like some people don't like onions, some people don't like crayfish, some people don't like this, and you say, I don't like it for personal reason. We have a problem in Africa where everybody spiritualize everything. Small thing, God, this thing, God, everything. So in the same way, people like spiritualizing this thing, that because the mouth I'm using to pray to God, I cannot use it to lick pekus, or I cannot use it to suck bola. My friend, that mouth, the act of sex, you must know if you can do it. And the Bible says, he that knoweth how to do good and refuse to do it is a sin unto that person. It's a sin. It becomes
Hallelujah.
a sin. So now the good in this context is satisfying your partner.
Sexualization, guaranteeing jollification.
Sexualization, ensuring that your husband, your wife is sexually satisfied, whatever it takes, as long as it does not go against your health and all those things. Do it. Don't spiritualize everything. Say, God is not. God has given you your wife, your husband, to satisfy. That is why Songs of Solomon says, I will satisfy myself with the of the wife of my youth. He wants to suck and suck and suck and suck and get
Hey.
satisfied. So all these things the Bible, all these things the Bible. The Bible also said that when Abraham was old age, David was old age, but he like to instigate small power to the neck. they gave him a young maid so the young maid can give attention to King David so that David can still be, can still
Attention to his
be.
knacking needs.
Yes, to his knacking ministry. It didn't stop him from being spiritual. He was still the anointed king. He
A
still
man
had
after
oil
God's own
flowing from
heart.
his head. He was still a man after God's own heart. In fact, the very night that God visited Abraham, Abraham took his wife to the inner room and to actualize the wife.
Oh, anointing.
and,
Hey.
and God told Abraham, he says, by this time next year, when I'm coming, you have a son. Why? Because and Abraham heard that. Abraham did not say because God has said it. Let me go and be praying and fasting
He
10 days.
went to
No,
put in the
Abraham
work.
he put in the bola inside the pickles
Oh,
because that thing
hallelujah.
is also spiritual.
Man of
We
God,
must understand.
I want to say
Yes.
something. God said,
Okay.
let us create man. Guess what happened? He went to work. So it's not enough to say it without getting to work. This also applies to the
Yeah.
things of life when it comes to your dreams. If you can dream it,
Yeah.
that means you have been able to conceive it. If you can conceive it, you
Yeah.
have received the grace to achieve it. Therefore, you
Yeah.
must go all out and do it. So talk is cheap.
Yeah.
When you say, I love you, I care for you, go and make the love to show the love. Man of God, fire on.
Yeah. Just like you rightfully said, the first point, the first point of love is attraction. And attraction is emotional. It won't last less than a month or two. It depends on how often you see yourself. If you see yourself more often, then it won't last very long. You understand that the flames will come down.
You
Then
know why, man of
after
God? Because the
okay.
law of diminishing returns affects interest. So when you have interest in
Yes.
someone, that is because you love that person. That is why you have the interest. But the law of
Yeah.
diminishing return affects it. That is why when you are thirsty, you think you can finish 50 liters of water. But when they give you two
Yeah.
cups, the taste will definitely quench to a certain level, and you feel, don't worry, give me another cup whenever I want it, but not right now. So I agree with you that attention, love, interest definitely can diminish over time. I agree
but
with you.
so the next what now sustains love is responsibility, which in Igbola and Kpekus, the act of totalization
Totalization.
is also a responsibility to each other as partners in your marriage. You must be intentional about this practice, otherwise you'll be pushing your partner into
Man
adultery.
of
Some people say this week I don't feel a knacking. It's not about you. The Bible says that woman, your body belongs to your husband, and husband, your body belongs to your wife. So if your wife feels have urges and want certain satisfaction or certain style. These days, somebody, a comedian said, our fathers, they only did missionary and they are bending like this. We, these days, that we are doing different style. I don't know how we go work out for old age.
That's so funny.
that,
That's so
that,
funny.
that is just on by the side. You must be intentional. Even if you don't feel like and your partner wants it, you can discuss your partner that I don't really feel like. If your partner can say, okay, next time, good. But if your partner truly wants it, you have to go extra to satisfy your partner because your partner truly wants it. You must be intentional about everything, deliberate about everything. Discuss with your partner, discuss how your partner wants it, discuss the pleasure points, because I remember I was following one of your program. You talked about different pleasure points, and you must pay attention to the pleasure point of your partner, because as
Details.
you do this, yeah, as you do sister Caro, where sister Caro come ta 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 ta, where ocean pour, no be so you go do sister Maka where the thing go pour cha 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 cha. So so you must know the pleasure point of your partner. So don't say, don't rely on your experience. I was a bad boy in my youthful days. Don't depend on that.
I get before,
Always
not be property.
I get before, no be property.
Man of God,
Always
thank you
ask.
so much.
Thank
You
you
have
so much.
spoken so well, and I'm so happy that you are grounded in the word. And we didn't speak this to make people to be led astray. We only spoke to put the devil to shame so that we cannot start over spiritualizing, but instead make our marriages work. I'm proud of you for
Yeah.
the way you spoke. Thank you so much. Because we are about to wrap
Thank
up.
you
I've
so
been
so
on
much.
for 1 hour. So I'm wrapping up and I'm saying thank you so much. God bless you. All right, everybody. You are still listening to Couples Helpline.
You are listening to Couples Helpline with Coach Harrison Tito.
All right, guys, we've come to the end of this episode. Guess what? We will be dropping every day. Every day, new episode will drop. Surprisingly, this live session runs from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock every day on YouTube. Make sure you don't miss it. Make sure you come here live every day between 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock. Thank you for joining. And the number to call when next you want to speak or you want to talk to us between 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock is 090-12-100 200. I'll repeat that. 090-12-100-200. You can call us on WhatsApp from any part of the world. Just remember to add +234. I'm Coach Harrison Tito. Our goal is to help marriage work. This is Couples Helpline, and we appreciate you for listening. Make sure you follow us, subscribe so you don't miss any live session, and make sure you join. And amazingly, I can guarantee you that you will not regret it. Your marriage will become better.
Call in, ask your questions, and get the answers you need. You can ask any question about knacking and marriage questions.
What time is it?
This show runs every day from 12 noon to 1 p.m.
Yeah.
The WhatsApp number to call is 090-12-100-200. Remember to add +234 before 090-12-100-200. Whatever is said on this show will be published on all social media platforms, so you don't need to mention your real name to stay anonymous. It gives us joy to protect you. Just call in, ask your questions, and get your answers. You are listening to Couples Helpline with Coach Harrison Tito.
All right, guys, thank you so much. See you in the next live session. I'm Coach Harrison Tito.